So as mentioned, we're not going to be using any paid add-ons in this course, but there are a few free ones we're going to be using that's going to drastically change your workflow. Now, these add-ons are optional. You don't have to use them. They're just going to help your workflow and make everything a lot quicker. And if you want to get into more of a professional setting in Blender and just work every day efficiently, you need these add-ons. So, first thing we're going to download is if we go to this page here, gumroad.com/machine, machine with a 3 instead of the letter E. There's a few different ones here, but we're going to be going with machine tools. As you can see, it's completely free. We're just going to go ahead and click on that, and you basically just go in here, 0, and then you can go ahead and click on checkout. So you don't need an account or anything. All you have to do is just put in your email, and then it will send you the link to the add-on. You're not going to get spams or anything. This is just his page, so this is the only way for you to receive the product. So put your email in, and then you'll receive a download with the zip file. Okay, so once you put in your email, it's going to give you this little download link. It might just show up directly in Gumroad, so you might have a button that just says view content, so click on that, and then you'll have access to the zip file here. So all you're going to do is click on download, and all you have to do is just download this to wherever you want to save it. So at this point, all you have to do is go into Blender, go to Edit, and then Preferences, and under Add-ons you're going to have this button here called Install, so go ahead and click on the Install button. Now I personally have a dedicated folder for all of my Blender add-ons here, so I would suggest doing that if you start to work a lot with add-ons. Just make a folder for it. And then basically all you have to do is just navigate to the zip file. In this case it's Machine Tools 0.3.15. You might have a different version though. So you're going to go ahead and click on that and then click on Install Add-on. And then this is going to pop up in the add-ons menu. It's just going to say Machine Tools. Click on the check mark, go down here to Save Preferences, and then you'll have access to the add-on. Now let's go ahead and discuss how to use the add-on. It's pretty intuitive. So when you usually use Blender, just by default, you'll have to first of all select the object tab, and by default tab's going to take you into one of these three modes up here: vertex, edge, or face. And usually what you'd have to do is you'd have to tab, and then you'd have to press 1, 2, or 3 on the keyboard to get into the mode you want to use. And it's not hard to do. It's not tedious by any means. It just takes extra time. So with the Machine Tools add-on enabled, let me turn that back on. Now if you press tab, you're going to have this pie menu here. Now it looks a little bit intimidating. If we tab, you're going to see we have all these different menus. We're not going to be using any of these other ones. Some of these are for like vertex paint, amongst other things, and texture painting. Don't worry about any of these. The only 4 we're concerned with are these 4 in the default pie menu. I've actually never touched these other ones before. So now instead of pressing tab and then choosing what mode you want to go in with 1, 2, or 3 on the keyboard, eventually once you get the muscle memory you can just tab into vertex mode like this, tab, slide over, and then eventually you'll just do it quickly like this. Or you can do the same thing for edge. You can just tab and slide down, or for face like that, or if you just want to hop back into object mode. It's just way easier, and you know, it might take a little bit getting used to, but it took me maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes before I got the muscle memory for it. So eventually whenever you're going in between edit and vertex or edge mode or whatever, you're just going to be able to go in here fast and just switch between them. It just saves a lot of time, and if you want to work more efficiently in Blender, you definitely need this add-on.